We are back. It's Monday. That means we're going to be recapping some stuff. But first, our introductions. The man that's formerly known as Brian Bacchus.
And I am Jamal Smith.
And I am Tony Bailey Rains.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
She got that radio voice.
I am Tony
talking about
Rains.
how to get your debris removed.
Quiet storm.
And easily.
I should have done voiceovers for a career.
No doubt. Welcome.
Ain't too late. Cree Summer been killing it.
49th edition of what do we call it? Altadena Talks. Provide all them great resources for everybody recovering from the crazy fires and trying to rebuild, make Altadena bigger, better, stronger. You know what I'm saying? Be all about. And today being Monday, we're going to recap all the great stuff that happened on the weekend. Unfortunately, Tony and Brian actually were able to attend a few events, so they're going to give their commentary on how those things went down. It's pretty exciting.
We're going to do that first, or we're going to do that after?
We can do it after. I was just prepping for what's going to happen.
I'm just making sure because I was ready to get all into it, but you know.
I know.
He's like, let me shut you down, but dial it down a few notches, okay?
I
haven't had my coffee yet.
I know, me neither. I was trying to get the slides together. I'm gonna get it. All right, so let's jump into it so we can get into the show part. So Tony and Brian can talk real quick. Let's do this. Can you hear me? Yes? Shake your head. Okay, cool. All right, everybody. Let's get rid of this banner real quick. All right. So, as we start off every single day, we start off with these critical deadlines that are coming up. We unfortunately have each had conversations with people that are running into this deadline coming up. And for some reason, they're not aware. But FEMA registration, SBA registration, and most important, well, I don't know if it's most importantly, but one of the key ones as well is this right of entry form. The deadline is 31st of March. You have until that day to register for each of those registrations for FEMA and Small Business Administration, and then to also opt in. That's what the right of entry is opting in. Now, we can show later a map of those who haven't done it yet and, you know, how that's progressing. But jump on it, folks. This deadline is coming up.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this map right now. And I had a few conversations with a few people who aren't opted in or opted out. And then they didn't even know about it. So people, go to 540 West Woodbury. Like today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Because if you don't.
I mean, they didn't know about it. That's suspect.
Well, I was told that they filled out this paperwork but didn't find out about this paper. You got to remember, these people are seniors. So a lot of people don't know, you know. So just reiterating what has happened.
Yeah, 31st is coming up quickly.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
A week from today.
Today, y'all. Jump on it. Speaking and moving in that direction, there is claim assistance on Wednesdays from 9 to 1, Fridays from 1 to 5 at Jackie Robinson Community Center at 1020 North Fair Oaks Avenue in Pasadena. Related to that as well is the Disaster Recovery Center. That is at 540 West Woodbury Road. That's in Altadena. That's what Brian and Tony were just referencing. Their hours are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They are no longer open on Sundays. Just an FYI.
Which means you're going to have a hell of a Monday coming up next Monday.
Exactly. So you got to jump in there.
Is it true that it's closing pretty soon as well?
I've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But we don't have confirmation, right?
No.
Correct.
Because my thing is like, okay, we're almost 3 months in. April 7th and 8th would be 3 months in. How could you close it thinking that that's all people need? I mean, maybe scale the hours back from Sunday, or if you see there's less, make it 9 to 6, 9 to 5, whatever. But
and I'm hoping that's what they're going to do first, before they completely wipe it out.
I would hope so too.
Yeah,
especially
I'm
if
looking
some
into that
people are
again.
saying they don't know about things still because they haven't been there.
Right. It's sad, but I'll see if I can get more definitive information on that.
Cool.
Let me go to the right. All right, there we go. Now, the Altadena One Stop Permit Center. This is right, real close to the Disaster Recovery Center. This is at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210 in Altadena. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6 p.m., and then Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. One thing, this next slide is kind of talking about this as well. It says, attention homeowners affected by the Eaton fire. You're invited to attend LA County's free rebuilding consultation appointment. This is at the One Stop Permit Center, and it was beginning last on the 17th. And by the appointment times are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 12:30. And Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, you get to schedule a free one-on-one appointment to get expert advice and guidance for the county's unincorporated area on how to prepare your plans for your rebuilding project, obtain entitlements and permits to begin construction, schedule inspections, obtain certificate of occupancy to move in, and get answers to rebuilding questions. To reserve your one-on-one appointment, you go to recovery.laccounty.gov/rebuilding/one-stop-permit-centers. And if you want to make a phone call to actually ask some more questions, 626-467-43.
I think that's going to confuse a lot of people.
How so? This is just this is the permit side. And
I know, but people are meeting with builders, right? Builders, architects, the whole whatever, whether they're one stop or not, they're the ones that submit all the permits.
Oh, correct.
And so if people are going to go to this and they're going to get a ton of information, which everybody has a right to, right? Then I think they're going to be confused, or they're going to second guess everything that their builder does. I think it's going to be more confusing than helpful. That's just my own opinion, just because, that's the job of the builders. And they may say, oh, no, I need to submit this. I need to do this. And their builder is going to say, actually, that's what you hired me for.
It's very likely that they'll get confused. And hopefully the folks down here that do these appointments for them and at the permit center will let them know that if you are working with a builder, they are the ones that are going to provide this. And all we can do is hope, unless we actually go down there and ask some questions, which perhaps we, maybe we'll do that. But
it's great to have it, but I just think it could lead to some confusion. But
very good point. So folks, be aware that, there's going to be some information provided talking about permits you have to do. And if you're actually working with a builder, they are the ones that are actually going to do all that. So kind of keep that in mind. And those who are listening, share that with your friends and family who maybe aren't on this, just so they're, aware and won't be too confused.
Yeah.
Good point. Thank you, Tony. There is going to be the weekly Altadena community meeting at 4 p.m. from 4 to 5 today. And this is going to be at the County of Los Angeles YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@County of Los Angeles Newsroom. And you're able to submit your questions in advance by scanning the QR code on the sheet, or you can go to bit.ly// capital C, capital M as in Mary, 032425. All right. Oh,
I like that forward slash.
Yeah, and
unfortunately, and we're here to pump you up.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the deadline was Sunday. I don't, maybe did I put the slide up on Friday? I'm not sure, but anyway, scan it anyway. Maybe you can get some questions, put in. But definitely attend that, hear what they're saying, and we're gonna summarize it and put it on the website a little later. I rearranged the slides today, so it's not the exact same order. So our folks at Union Station Homeless Services, they are giving away items at their adult center on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. They're going to have hygiene kits, new bedding, towels and clothing, full-size body washes, bars of soap, shampoos and conditioners, shelf-stable food, snacks, and sack lunches, diapers, wipes, and formula. Sorry, I just looked at my dog and she's looking at me crazy. And assorted gift cards. This will be at 412 South Raymond Avenue in Pasadena. And again, well, if you want more information, you reach out to Eaton Fire at ushs.org. Dina Relief Drive.
That's a blessing to those that weren't even affected by the fire but are unhoused, because
True.
Now that there's all these additional services in the area, in the community for the fire victims, a lot of the unhoused are benefiting from these services too. So that's really good.
Yes, I agree. The Dina Relief Drive at the main hub is at Pasadena Church at 425 Sierra Madre Villa Avenue in Pasadena. This is every Saturday until they say it's going to stop, and this is going to be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. They do need volunteers, and if you're interested in volunteering, go ahead and scan that QR code.
Do it now.
Yeah. Junior League of Pasadena, again, they're doing, they're receiving donations Wednesday through Friday of this week. They're only accepting household cleaning products, personal care and hygiene products, baby formula, diapers, and baby wipes. They do not want any sort of clothing. And after they actually collect all these items, they are going to distribute them. This coming up Saturday, March 29th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This will be at 149 South Madison Avenue in Pasadena. And they will be checking IDs for affected zip codes just to make sure that, you know, freeloaders aren't actually taking part in getting these donations.
That's good.
The World Central Kitchen is serving free hot meals at key hub locations, offering portable water stations and supporting the biweekly farmers markets across SoCal. Our local hubs are Pasadena, Sierra Madre, YMCA at 611 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Sierra Madre. Gordy's Garage parking lot at 843 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. Those two locations are open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then again from 4 p.m. to 8. And then is Iglesia del Nazareno. They are open at 3541 Brandon Street in Pasadena, and from Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Then there will be the Fire Relief Distribution Center. It's going to be free supplies for families, ECE providers, and communities impacted by the LA wildfires. Resources will be new women's clothing, air purifiers, baby formula, masks, adult diapers, gloves, and disinfectant wipes. The distribution will be held, Tuesdays from 4 to 7 p.m. as well as Thursdays from 4 to 7 p.m. This will be at Pacific Oaks College at 45 West Eureka Street in Pasadena. When you get there, you want to follow the signs to the distribution center building. There will be 2 Eatontown Fire Hall meetings this week. Each will have Aaron Brockovich as well as Chris Holden and Doug Boxer. The first one will be Wednesday, March 26th. It'll be at 6 p.m. at Harambe Ministries at 1609 Navarro Avenue in Pasadena. And then the next one will be the following day, also at 6 p.m. This one will be at Mahari's Restaurant at 145 South Palmetto Drive in Pasadena. Taco Tuesdays, every Tuesday until April 1st from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Food for Less parking lot at 1329 North Lake Avenue in Pasadena. Go out and get your free tacos, and it should be a good thing. That one's not there. So, free out here market. It'll be every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're going to have hot food, snacks, clothing, shoes, jewelry, mini hygiene packs, face masks, and more. This is at Fair Oaks Burger at 2560 North Fair Oaks Avenue in Altadena. You will have to provide proof of residency in order to get these, and there will be additional resources available, and which will vary each week.
We out here.
Calling all LA County volunteers to help rebuild Loma Alta Park. This will be every Saturday in April from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Loma Alta Park, 3330 North Lincoln Avenue in Altadena. In order to register, you go ahead and get that bit.ly link, and you're going to be able to, help clean, paint, and plant at Loma Alta Park. And the grand opening, I was told, or I read, is going to be May 10th. So this should be a real good event.
Okay, leave it on the slide for a second. Rashad has a question. Good morning. Does anyone have a contact name and number to Loma Alta Park and Recreation Department? Now, I'm thinking that if you fill out this form right here or go to this bit.ly link, that you'll be able to pose that question there, and somebody will get back to you quicker than what we can find out. Because right now, all of the different areas are being covered by the LA County. So that's the first place you can check on their website. What is that? LA County what? Relief? What's that website? What? Jamal?
Where are you referencing?
The LA County. They're everything that has to do with all the areas, the parks
Parks and Recreation.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the
recovery.lacounty.
Yeah, that one.
Hold on. Let me bring that up real quick. Yeah, recovery.lacounty.gov/Altadena.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
All right.
So check there.
And we'll look too.
Or you can do this one. And then that will show you the website. I mean, the information on that site. They have probably some links up there, some sublinks. I haven't checked it out yet because we're in the middle of the show, but
right,
I'll check it out for you afterwards.
Yep. Because I think on one of the other slides that I had up there, they have a number. Yeah, so they had an email address so you can get more information. It's Altadena Parks at parks.lacounty.gov. So I can actually put it in the chat.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I forgot we're off screen or we still can hear each other.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's parks.lacounty.
Good morning, Marcus. Appreciate you.
All right. There we go. Altadena Parks at parks.lacounty.gov. Cool.
So you was rhyming. Altadena Parks at parks.LA County.
All right. And I'm just sharing, there's a new collaborative called the Eaton Fire Collaborative. It's a group of local nonprofits, community groups, city, county, and state officials dedicated to helping those affected by the fire. Their mission is to provide coordinated response and clear communication to ensure that resources, assistance, and information reach the people and organizations that need them most. This is from their About Us page, and they can be reached at EatonFireCollaborative.org for more information. And then I want to mention the Jazzy Jams Glam Prom Dress and Suit giveaway. The first one was this past weekend, the 21st through the 23rd. This is where vintage and new suits and dress corner and everything you need for that special night will be provided. It's serving all high school seniors who were affected by the California fires. The next one is going to be this coming up weekend, the 29th through and 30th. Then the next two will be April 5th and 6th, and then April 12th and 13th. It's sponsored by Jazzy Jam for Empowerment in association with Soul to Soul Solutions. It's going to be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for each of those dates at the Paseo, Colorado, at 300 East Colorado Boulevard, Suites 139 and 141 in Pasadena. And you can scan the QR code to register. And for more information, you can send an email to info@jazzyjams fosempowerment.org.
Now, before you get off this slide, Tony and I attended this, and this by far was the most classiest way to send these seniors off in style, because you already have Steve Carell and Alice's Kids Foundation are paying for the proms. Now you got Jazzy Jams clothing, putting the attire together for it. And I had the pleasure of interviewing her. She's a really nice lady, down to earth, Pasadena native, I believe, because she knows everybody here. Yeah. So, and Tony,
before then,
I didn't know half those people there because they were older than me.
Look, don't be acting like
no, not that. No, not like that. Not like that. Not like that, Tony. It's y'all didn't hang out with us when we were in high school, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know half y'all.
This is very true.
So when I do get to know you, I go, oh yeah, I remember you. You still over there by the others taking my taco snacks. Yeah, I remember.
Well, and she was a bulldog. Most of them were bulldogs anyway, so we really weren't fooling with them. So.
That rivalry said, no matter what, Altadena is always here.
How about that?
No doubt. This is an amazing event. And perhaps we'll share a little bit of the videos that Brian actually showed. And Tony, you did go to this?
I did.
Yeah, we were both there at the same time.
At the same time. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And then Derek Holmes did put some. He had video too. So we'll probably put these at least on our webpage, on our Facebook page, or the community. So this is an amazing event. So they got 1, 2, 3 more. Looks like the following 3 weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll be covering every last one. At least only on one day. I can't go both days.
There you go. There will be a virtual town hall post-fire school impact for Eaton. This is Wednesday, March 26th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Join the LA County Department of Public Health for the virtual town hall. What's up, Jay Jenkins?
Jay Jenkins?
Learn how the recent fires have impacted the local schools. Experts will discuss post-fire assessments, provide important safety guidance for parents, students, and so forth. Students and school staff. They're going to feature representatives from Public Health, Pasadena Unified School District, and Pasadena Public Health. This will be live streamed at their Facebook, their X, as well as their YouTube pages. All of them are LA Public Health. And if you want to submit questions, there is a tiny URL, which is tinyurl.com/P OST FIRE EATON SCHOOLS. Next, this Saturday, there's a wildfire recovery and rebuild conference from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Hilton, Pasadena, 168 South Los Robles Avenue. You can learn about opt-in assistance, banking and mortgage, engaging with architects and contractors, legal consideration, insurance, and property tax assessment. You can scan the QR code in the bottom left to register, or go to lasentinel.net to register. Also on that Saturday, you can meet with First Choice Design and Development to start your rebuild, get answers on planning, permitting, WUI compliance, and more. You sign up at the event and receive their Rebuild Our Neighborhood Builders Bundle, which includes a 5K W solar system. This is, you register by scanning the QR code, and the event will be held at 87 North Raymond Avenue in Pasadena from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
So I wonder what all is in the bundle, because I know it says including, and I know the previous flyer had, if you showed up and signed with them, you would get a bathtub.
It's a great question.
A walk-in bathtub, like a senior bathtub or whatever. So I wonder if that means you get both if you sign up with them. But
guess we'll have
to
find out.
If that's important, go get that.
There you go. Now, Extended Beauty Bar and
Sacred.
Oh, Sacred. I don't know why I can't.
Oh, it's at Extended Beauty Bar this time.
It's at Extended Beauty Bar. Yeah, the complimentary servers services for the LA wildfire residents. They're going to be a wash and style, extension maintenance, treatments, and trim is today from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It again is at Extended Beauty Bar at 624 East Colorado Street, Suite C in Glendale, California. And you would book online at extendedbeautybar.com. Sacred. I got to remember that. I don't know why. I look at it and can't say it. Here's another men's healing circle provided by Dina Heals Wellness Center. This is this Thursday, March 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Paseo Outdoor Mall at 300 East Colorado Boulevard, Suite 151 in Pasadena. To RSVP, go to bit.ly/DH sacred lessons. All those are lowercase. And you can go to dinahills.com as well if you want to get more information.
It's a really nice looking spot because we had to pass it to get to Jackie's Jazzy Jam thing, and I noticed it downstairs. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
There's there'll be another flyer for other folks as well. So I think it might be there too. So I saw this as well. There's going to be a housing fair provided by Day One at the Day One Yard. It's fire recovery resource essentials, gift cards, rentals, financial assistance, SBA, FEMA, lot sales, homeowners hub, reverse mortgage help, permits, contractors, architects, free legal counseling. All that in one part of it. And there's another section, which is a flea market, which is at Thurgood Marshall Avenue. There'll be a music festival, local vendors, teen lounge, food truck, Zen lounge, kids zone, arts and designs, content creators. Who keeps hitting that?
My bad.
I did it earlier. I'm sorry. I didn't know I could control it. I was like, okay.
Yeah. This will be Sunday. This coming up Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Who's putting that on? Do we know?
Day One. It's a
Hold on. Don't let me zoom in so I can do the QR code.
Because I'm an investigator, so I'll be trying to figure out who is it. Is it legit? Yep. Who's behind it?
Right. And all we're doing is providing the intel, and we're definitely gonna find.
No, I know. That's why I'm asking, because I gotta go look this up.
For sure. This will be at 175 North Euclid Avenue in Pasadena, and the QR code, it's free. It takes you to, I believe it's a Eventbrite, and you can go ahead and register there.
Students, okay.
Pretty.
Day One Yard, huh?
And then Dina Heals, also another wellness center event, somatic meditation with Salome Wellness Collective. This is going to be Tuesday, April 1st, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Same location as we were just mentioning before for the men's event. Paseo Outdoor Mall, 300 East Colorado Boulevard, Suite 151 in Pasadena. It's hosted by Ariel Salome. And discover the Salome Method, a groundbreaking meditation practice designed to awaken your energy centers, engage all 5 senses, and harmonize your mind, body, emotions, soul, and spirit. Through this immersive experience, you'll feel grounded, balanced, and deeply revitalized. You book your complimentary service via the link below, which is bit.ly/lowercase D as in David, H as in happy, Salome. That's S as in Sam, A-L-O, M as in Mary, E. E. No Finish Line presents the Dina Family Reunion at Octavia E. Butler Magnet Middle School at 1505 North Marengo Avenue in Pasadena. This event will be Saturday, April 5th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And there will be music, vendors, food, sports games, and more. Should be a fun event.
And more.
Loveland Community Development Corp presents Youth Empowerment Festival for the families affected by the Eaton Fire. It's going to be at Pasadena City Hall, which is at 100 Garfield Avenue in Pasadena, April 5th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Join them for a dynamic carnival-style event designed to uplift and inspire young people and their families who have faced hardship due to the devastating fires. There'll be live performances, carnival games and activities, youth panel discussions, empowerment workshops, community giveaways, networking and resources, as well as food. And Threads of Hope. This was what Brian had mentioned, I want to say Wednesday or Thursday of last week. Altadena resident Stephen Capps started collecting new and gently used quilts donated from quilts. Pardon?
Stephanie Capps?
Stephanie Capps, yeah. From quilt stores and quilters all over the United States and Canada. Handmade lap and child-sized quilts are ready for distribution to those in the community who have lost their homes. She's hand making these from the other quilts that she had made or had acquired from the donations. And she's giving these out and currently looking to join community events, outreach, and pop-up events to share these thoughtful gifts. You can reach out to her at stephcapsrn@gmail.com or at Instagram at allcapsrn. That's ALLCAPPSRN. Healing Touch for heroes and survivors for therapeutic massage sessions. This is going to be every Saturday and Sunday through September from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's at 3400 Airport Avenue, Suite 55 in Santa Monica. You've been through much, so they want to help you find a moment of peace as you navigate your recovery. You get a 45-minute professional massage session tailored to your needs, complimentary care package with essential self-care and recovery items, and a peaceful and welcoming environment. This is no cost to you. It's their gift, and you scan the QR code to go ahead and schedule your time. And Brian, were you able to make yours?
No, I was afraid I did not make it.
So we can't get a first-hand review of it. So maybe if anybody
else, still on the donut.
On the
Well, it's so far, way out in Santa Monica.
It is,
and that's why I didn't want to take the chance.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. We are done with that at this point. So I'll bring us back to this, which is my crazy screen.
Wait.
It wasn't a dumping blue screen. That's great.
Let's see.
Hey, brother. Yeah, what's happening?
You know what, Brian? Don't start because who put that picture up?
I know. Because what's funny is on my end, I don't see anything. My screen is black.
Oh.
But it freezes on your end.
See, Brian, he got you.
You know, I got so many of him. I haven't put them up here yet. Every time he freezes, he be like.
So with the our recap from Saturday, you want to start? Bree?
Yeah, so I arrived on location and had a little bit of a hindrance of finding it. But just so y'all know, it's underneath the Regal Theater on the first floor. Walk up to the Regal Theater.
First place you went.
Nah.
Where'd
you got
you
your
go?
Oh, yeah.
You get your pancakes and your
Sorry. I went to go back and get my pancakes up at the Fair Oaks Burger Farmers Market. Now, let me tell you, though, all that produce they had out there was like top notch, man. I was like, they was giving away eggs.
They were free, too?
Yes, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Damn.
The eggs was like $10. Well, that's like crap. People like, yeah, man, I got these eggs right here, man. $8.50. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Eggs, $9-10. When I was in the store. Oh, man, it's too bad. But I got a breakfast burrito and I got pancakes. And they were delicious. And then after that, I went to the
Jazzy Jam.
I was trying to think of the mall. I can't think of the mall. Paseo. Went to Paseo.
Real quick though, at the pancake thing, they also had a farmer's market, so you were able to get some nice produce and stuff there as well, right?
And that's what I said.
He said it was top notch.
I didn't hear that part.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna reverse. Hold on. We're gonna reverse. Okay, we backed it up. Now,
I want to do the Scooby-Doo
around
thing.
9:30ish, Brian arrived at Fair Oaks Burger.
Yeah, and I went live.
Pancakes and eggs.
Went
And
live.
I missed
And
it.
then I filmed again.
Right, and we have footage, but we were slacking, so we'll get it tomorrow. Or
So you can always see the lives. I went live from both places.
I can
Right.
play.
So he walked the whole entire farmers market area, the parking lot in the back. There was even like Army Corps of Engineers, a bunch of stuff. So I'm giving you an intro, going to talk about all that, and then talk about your burrito and your pancakes.
The pancakes were astounding. I have to tell you, man, that lady. They had the little griddle out there in the front, because they can't inhabit the place. So they got a little griddle out in the front. The one guy's over here mixing up eggs and potatoes. This guy over here is making pancakes. And so I got a pancake. I put some syrup on it. It was good. Mark won because I had all my equipment in my hand. I couldn't exactly,
I was just wondering where they're giving people more than one, but you got
No. I just wanted one. I poured some syrup and wrapped it up like a burrito and ate it.
And then you had the breakfast burrito too. Okay.
Yeah, on the way to the next event, which was fantastic. I mean, I love the fact that we're coming together like this. I mean, I'm glad we have a platform that we can brag on these people with because, man, they done been through so much. 5 years of the most hellish times a kid can go through, especially if you started off at like 7th grade with it. Because this is 5 years, and now it's your prom. Oh, and now you everything's like in disarray. But they have nice designer works down there. I mean, what's the funniest part about the whole trip, Tony? Is that lady had to keep replacing that dress in the window like 5 times because every time she put a dress in the window, a girl would walk up and say, "Mom, that's it. That's the dress."
Like, give me that.
And let me tell you, the dresses are new. They have tags on them.
Right. In fact, let me see.
I found a dress that I was like, I'm going to get that dress. They had extra small. I'm not extra small or small. So right now. So, but for my cruise to go, to Greece and stuff in July, and that particular dress is like $378, but it had tags and they had them in the sizes and everything there. This is not like we're giving you $20 dresses. Girls are walking out with $500, $300, dollar dresses, and some were probably more than that. And all they had to do was go, and it was beautiful because it wasn't like, they just gave a storefront that was blank, right? It had a nice checkout area.
Man, it looked like a store.
Dressing rooms, exactly.
Here, I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share your video real quick.
It was fabulous. Which one, Brian's?
Yeah.
Not the whole 8 minutes, but
nah, I'm gonna scan through. There we go.
That's the men's side, the boys, young men's side. I'll say that, where the suits were.
Yeah, you can leave the sound completely off, please.
Oh, it's off.
But you see the quality, you see the stuff. Now, a lot of it is new, and then there are some slightly used.
Slightly used, don't need, right?
I mean, like barely. I mean, you can tell that shirt was never worn. It just hung up in the
front. Boots.
Right. Look at those ones right there. The velvet. Is that velvet?
Velvet.
I think I did say that on the video. Now wait till you see the smoking red jacket with the black lapel.
Yeah, that was kind of tight.
But you see that? I mean, look at it. People getting together. You got bow ties, everything. Now here it comes. Oh, I'm about to come up on that splat. Look at that splat.
What is it? It's the what?
That splat. And then there's the blue one right there too, and a black one. I'll go back through it later when I'm not going live. I was just trying to give people the real nitty gritty real quick. And that was the photographer for Pasadena High School. And there's Julie. She's manning the front station, checking everybody in. Julie, if you pop on, you're going to see her on lights, camera, action. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Okay.
It ain't a movie, it's some music.
Right.
Dang,
So you see, look at that. Ain't that dope?
Up.
Ain't that dope? Look at that. Just color coordinated. You know, fluffy. You got your corsets. You got everything. Boy, you got your little Bo Peeps right there.
And it has every size, like 0 to plus sizes.
Yeah.
So young ladies of every size and shape could come. They've got shoes, purses, gloves, jewelry, all the accessories. They've got some. You getting at the shop?
I messed up.
Body
I
spray.
didn't realize the mirror was there.
Yeah, some body spray. Everything they have in that joint.
Dang, look at the shoes.
Right, lined up like it's a store.
That's dope.
Like it's a store, and everything is for the kids. No,
you said this
cost.
space was donated to them for this.
Yeah, they partnered with the management of the mall.
Nice.
Yep.
And that part right there, I mean, I got some ideas.
And there's literally no cost. Like you walk in there. We were there as helpers, for the young ladies. We'd take them dresses, different stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And they would walk out with their dress and their accessories. So they're good to go.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Thank you, shoppers. I appreciate the candor. No autographs, just throw money. You see our GoFundMe down there. You see we're a foundation. You know, this show doesn't run on air.
On air.
Y'all don't know the behind the scenes. We spend a lot of money creating content, utilizing different things. You know what I'm saying? We spend tons of money. So act now. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, so now it's your turn, Tony. Now it's your turn. Because see, remember I used to have the Phantoms?
I love the move though. She's like,
she was doing that snake. And we begin to rock.
That's my baby. He's home.
Everybody's saying it right. Oh, that's so good. That's some good news.
That is. Yeah. That's amazing.
Congrats.
What a blessing.
He's in pain, so he was.
That's why you all smiling, because before she was coming on, like
them last 2 weeks,
this
man.
Is Joy Reid with CNN.
When it's one of your kids, it's.
Oh no, I get it.
In 2 weeks in the hospital, so he's home, but he went and sat in a jacuzzi for a little while and just came in. So, and when he passed by me,
we don't need y'all out there seeing no assets or nothing like that.
No, he had to towel.
It's the G-rated show. I have even suppressed my cursing, so aren't you guys all proud of me?
But that was my first panel, or my first walk by.
Well, remember when I was downstairs?
Jamal started laughing. I was like,
"Oh well, Jamal gets them all the time. They'll just be walking by. You don't notice until it's too late." No, mine was always the same guy. Phantomly would creep into the shot and go out.
Or he'd be there for a while though, because he was mixing and making food and doing whatever.
I went Saturday, right? Met Brian up at the thing, but I was late. He was done filming at Fair Burger. So he was like, I'm going to go to Paseo. I was like, cool, I'm going to PCC because Bonita, why can't I think of Bonita's last name, Jesus? She goes by Bonita Marie, but it's called Bow and Arrow. And I had you put it up last week at the last minute, but there was a Black student, BSSC, I'm not sure exactly what it stood for, but it was a women's conference, like an empowerment conference. And so I took different snippets of video while I was there, and she had like it was a brunch actually. So she had all the brunch information out, food. And then there were really good people there that were talking about wellness that dealt with like your physical body. And I know a lot of the women there are the survivors, right, of the fire. So like I talked about before, and eventually we'll have Chris on, but our body remembers everything, and our body holds on to the traumas and everything that we experience. And sometimes we won't feel it right away, other times we will. But they were talking about deep breaths, right? And Jackie, oh Lord, I can't remember anybody's last name right now. But Jackie is a Pilates instructor. So she was speaking about the breathing and how you arch your body and then you stand up straight as you breathe and different stuff. So really good techniques to help with stress or help, de-stress yourself or your body. What else? There was a couple doctors there, I think psychologists or whatever, and just different things. And so I got some pictures and some videos. So whenever Brian does the whole compilation, that was a really good event. There was something going on upstairs. Yeah, thank you. Black Student Success Center. Thank you. So Jackie James, yeah. But it was really good. I know that Pastor John was there. I think he talked about Your Purpose is Your Solution, which is a book that he has, and just different people. Really, really good stuff, good information. And so I stayed there for a minute and then went down to Jazzy Jam and thought I'd pop in for a minute, get some footage like Brian, but he had gotten the footage and then he interviewed Jackie, and then I became one of the personal shoppers with the young ladies and helping them out. So I wound up staying there till 3 something or whatever, and it was really nice though to be able to.
And she took pictures with LeVar Burton.
Oh yeah,
after the library. Yeah, he was up in the library, and I had passed when he was up there. But when I tell you, I wasn't getting ready to park because all of Santa Rosa, all of Mariposa, both ways, all of the
I wasn't getting ready to park.
Because I would have had to park and walk blocks. Like, that's how many people. It was all of Santa Rosa, had cars going up and down, all of Mariposa, and then that street, Mendocino, right below the library.
Because everyone wanted to see Geordie LaForge.
And he was there. He's so extremely kind. And then his wife was with them. So that was really nice. And he took pictures with everybody and just talked about, how his heart is. I told him, I remember when grocery outlet was Ralph's back in the day on Lake.
And then it was Market Basket and Boys Market.
and Alpha Beta and all of that. Right. But when it was Ralph's at one time, when I
with the fold-up carts, the ugly little tiny carts.
And I was in line right behind him, and I was like, "Hey, Bar." He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Just genuine, like regular Altadenians or people that are in the area, because we don't trip about celebrities. Mm-hmm. We just be like, "Hey," and
we grew up with you. We know who you are.
Right? They were on your block, so it's your neighbor, right? But that's how he was. Him and his wife. He said they live in the valley. They weren't affected. They weren't displaced by, the fires out that way or anything. But just genuine and really nice. And he talked about how crowded it was. And I think I saw an article in the Star News yesterday about how many people were there and, him reading the book and all of that. So it was nice that he came and really was interested in what Jackie is doing in Jazzy Jams and, the clothes that were donated, and took pictures with some of the parents and the kids and all of that. So that was really nice that he came down there and spent time down there as well. So that's everything I did. And then I went upstairs to El Cholo and got some suizas enchiladas.
Those are actually pretty good. Those are the ones with the sour cream on them.
You know it, with the verde sauce. Suizas.
Between those and chicken mole, I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't get to enjoy the rest of my week.
After that, I was like, let me get on this freeway and drive home because I'm getting tired now.
Yeah, I spent the next 7 hours doing IT work for people.
Yeah, that's
pro bono. What do you call that? Benevolence fund.
How nice of you.
Yeah, I had family.
When people forget their passwords and you gotta hack the system.
So that was basically a wrap up in a nutshell. All of what we did plus the
Yep.
There was a lot going on Saturday, and
we didn't get to go to everything.
Yeah, no. I mean, you're never going to, right? As much as going on.
The Pasadena games I heard were back too. They were
on Saturday. Yeah.
Yep. Which is really cool. So I wonder how Mir did. Got to look at the results.
Right.
So between the Arcadia games, the Arcadia relays, and the Pasadena games, those are the premier events in the local area for track and field. I remember running in that.
Oh, it was actually at Robinson Park. Robinson.
No, a stadium. Robinson Stadium. It's at PCC.
At PCC.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the
They
stadium.
redid the whole field because the field used to be north and south when we were going to school there. Because remember we had our home games there. Now
Yeah,
it's
for
east
a
and
long
west.
time.
Yeah, east and west. It's totally different.
Well, tomorrow's our 50th.
Oh yeah, give us.
I think we'll have a little bit of new
glimpse.
music tomorrow, huh? We have
might.
a new music tomorrow for our
We
50th.
might. Perhaps.
Gotta come with a new intro. I think we'll keep the same intro.
We might have a little bit of new music tomorrow. We have a special guest tomorrow that's going to talk about upcoming things, some things that have been happening, some great things that have been happening, and some other things that are coming up. And yeah, it's going to be a good show tomorrow. It's the big
Really good show. Really good show. Really good show.
Yep. So I don't know what else.
So we still always extend the invite to tell us about what the process you're going through in your neck of the woods with your debris removal, insurance process. You know, that's
Dealing
what we're here
contractors.
for. Right. Finding the resources to get to where you are, because like I mentioned earlier, there's still people that don't know that you got to do opt in or opt out.
Got their deadlines coming up.
Man, and it's a week from today. I'm glad that they have found out so they can. Thursday this week at I think 6:30. I don't know if I'm gonna do it at 6 or 6:30, but I'm gonna have a Zoom call. It's going to be the follow-up to the Builders Town Hall that I held on the 8th. So people can get some more FaceTime with the builders. I'll probably put them in breakout rooms. And then, hi, Taz. What's on more? And
Mo?
so, going to be doing that. And there's going to be a presentation on the 3D printed homes and the other homes that are, people call them prefab, but I don't necessarily like them prefab, because to me, the terminology prefab has always been associated with like a mobile home, right? Or something like that. And these aren't that.
We got to redefine that though.
Exactly.
Totally different.
Yeah, it's totally different. There's like these, I don't know how many feet they are, but they're these metal stakes that are embedded into the ground. And then the whole, like, they get all the dimensions from your builder. Once your plans are approved by the county, it goes to the factory, and the factory literally builds everything out, ships it, and your house is put together almost like Legos. But it's not. I don't want people thinking they're getting a Lego house, because it's not.
It's more like a puzzle.
A puzzle piece. Yeah, you're right. Like a puzzle.
So imagine they build a whole house and then break it in parts
and break it down
and ship them individually so they can be reassembled. That's the simple.
And so, so that.
Standing cuz.
Marcus Beverly. I was gonna say there's a family member. So that presentation is gonna happen Thursday for sure. We might bring it on the show as well. But that's going to be on Thursday night. So I will make sure that people have the Zoom link on Thursday, so that if they want to join Thursday evening, they can. If they weren't able to make it to the town hall and want to see any of the builders that were there, they can. And, we'll go from there.
Nice.
Yep.
So we don't want to take up too much time with this, because we only got 6 minutes left. Remember, Instagram runs for an hour, but Rashad has asked, he didn't. I just want to mention that I've noticed that there are way more resources for women than there are for men. Even single mothers have much more than single fathers. Has anyone else noticed this, or am I the only one?
No, you're not the only one, and it is what it is.
I think there's a whole lot more. Let me hush. Let me put my speaker on let me
put a cracker on my mouth. Let Let me drink my water and mind my business. Well, I'm going to become pro bono consultant for that person that we were talking about earlier that needs that assistance to get that FEMA stuff going. So that's what I'm going to be doing right after this, and of course our post meeting, we got the game plan for tomorrow. One of these days we're going to show y'all the behind the scenes, but maybe that'll be after our 100th episode. After we seal the deal. Huh?
That would be dope.
Seal the deal on being the longest running podcast in the world. That talks about Altadena.
What? When is that going to happen, bro?
And it's the only.
Did you hear me?
The only one in the world.
Yeah. Did you hear me? Mm-hmm. I said we are the longest running podcast in the world that has been talking about Altadena.
Oh, okay. That's why. Yep.
No one can take that. Even if you started your podcast today, you will never surpass it.
We're up by 49.
Right.
Beat you by 49. But nah, we love doing this. And again, what y'all want to hear? What information do you need? Tell us how everything is coming along with you guys. Exactly. We love to have you come on board and talk with us. Share your experience.
I heard my car's out there singing. I was like, no. My son was going to put it back in the garage. And I'm like,
that bad boy's like,
someone's
stealing me.
It sings. Yep, she does.
You know what I love about that is because my dad's blind, and when the Teslas and all the electric cars first came out, they didn't make noise.
Right.
They didn't sing like that.
Right.
So now they do that, he can actually hear the car coming.
Good.
So he doesn't have to worry about not crossing the street, because he used to be like, man, I almost got hit 2 or 3 times by Tesla drivers, and they don't care. They keep going because they know you can't hear them.
Right. And I love the noise, but when I first heard it, when they first came out, I didn't know what the hell it was.
But they're
I
all
was
different.
like looking around. I'm like, what is that noise and where?
But they're all a little bit different.
Yeah.
Right.
Mine sings totally different than the Tesla. Mine doesn't even sound, because people are like, is that your car? Like it's singing. And I'm like, yeah, that's her. But Teslas do a different thing. My neighbor has one. I can tell when a different kind. She's a hybrid something. But I could tell when her car starts up. But mine sings. Anyway, I'm going to say,
Mama, here come Uncle Donnie coming up. He's going to be in 2 minutes.
Have you heard the ones that actually sound like engines? They actually rev, and you put on the gas, and it it actually sounds like a car. Yep.
The only time I can hear mine do a little bit when the battery is doing its thing is if I have the heater on. Then it does something totally different, and you can hear it. But I'm gonna say my toodles now because I have an appointment at 11:30.
Oh, that's right.
And we got to be off here in 2 minutes anyway.
Hope all that goes well.
Thank you. So toodles, y'all. And I'm looking forward to our show tomorrow. Our Tony
Talk.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a stone gas.
Oh,
goodbye, crazy.
All right, later.
See you later.
See you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, let me make sure I exit the right way.
So you're in the green
room. We were trying to do it for you. You're off the stage now.
You're in the green room.
Okay, we got a 1 minute, 30 seconds. You got anything you want to say? Anybody got a shout out? I'd like to shout out to Miss Jackson, my 3rd grade teacher, because she let me eat 4 cheese lasagna. Eddie Murphy was imitating Tracy Morgan.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. He sounds just like him.
Right. 4 cheese lasagna. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us.
Have a great day, just like he just said. Thanks for joining us. Come tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a good show.
Tomorrow we will have, that's our 50th. We'll be 50 episodes in,
and that'll be the end of our first season.
Yes, it will. And we'll be starting season 2, episode 51.
That's right. Hope y'all have a fantastic day.
Peace out.
See y'all tomorrow.